Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to Beautiful Phoenix. Welcome to another reading. And this is a reading that caters to your soul's journey. So this would not be a reading that caters to your ego, but your soul. Alright, so with that being said, let me tell you how energy go. This could be past, present, future energy. This could be about you or someone else that's in your energy. I can say them and be talking about you. I can say you and be talking about them. So always use your discernment and have an open mind and an open heart when it comes to the readings. Now, with that being said, my intention is for this to be about you. So whether it's the whole message, a partial of the message, I don't know. Whatever you feel that is tugging at your spirit, tugging at your soul, take that message and apply it to your life in some kind of way, shape, or form. Alright, so let's go ahead and pray. Most High God, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors, please give me clear messages for the collective, for the highest good. As they go along their journey, may they be guided and protected along the way. Amen and Ashe. Alright, so welcome to Super Soul Sunday. Messages for the soul, not your ego. Alright, so we're going to use oracles. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use tarot. Let's do some shuffling. 3-card spread for each deck. And we're going to see what comes out. Alright, Spirit, what is the message for the collective when it comes to their soul's journey? What is the messages for the collective? What is the message for the collective? Alright. Is the overall energy? Emotional loss. So some of you could be experiencing some type of loss. There's a need to balance your emotions. You could be being guided by an angel, by a spirit guide, by an ancestor when it comes to this emotional loss that you are going through. Alright, let's see. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. Yeah, this is like the Tower. There's some type of Tower moment that happened or will happen or is happening that's causing a big disruption in your life. That's causing you some type of emotional imbalance. And I feel like that you are being guided in balancing this emotional turmoil that you're going through. Okay. Alright, so let's 3 cards for this. This could have to do with something. I don't want everything. There could be about a romantic connection, but for some, this could be romantic. I don't know. There could be a breakup, a divorce that one is going through that is causing some distress Okay. And I split the deck at emotion, caring connection. So definitely this could be about something on the romantic side of things. Alright, let's see. But that don't have to be for everybody. Alright, so let's see. Message for the collective. Messages for the soul and not the ego. Alright, so there could be some type of financial constraint that one is going through. I don't know, it could be a job loss, or if it's not a job loss, there could be just some type of imbalance in the finance department. I don't know, walking away. Some of you are walking away from something that has you bound or had you bound. Maybe due to finances. A woman with a coin. So this could Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. Yeah, caring connections right back underneath the deck. Well, it's underneath the deck. I split it. Now it's underneath. So it's basically telling me that it's about a connection. Let me see what's under here. Yeah, sacrifice. It's like the hangman for me. And it's the 12. So something is making you look at things in a different perspective. Some of you could feel like you were stuck. Maybe in a connection due to some type of financial situation. I mean, if it's a divorce for some of you, you know, if you have assets, there could be maybe some finances that has to get split. Assets need to get split between the two. And that could be causing some financial restraints for some of you. But if some of you was feeling confined to a connection due to finances, I feel like some of you are balancing your energy out by walking away. Which may be hitting your pockets. Alright, let's see. Messages for the collective. Messages for the soul. Not the ego. Alright. Alright. Alright, so no peace like home. Well, no peace. What? No place like home. Maybe some of you feeling like there was no peace. I don't know. But no place like home. We're going to read that. Possibly. Okay. So we got a change in the wind. So, yeah, some 12 could be a synchronicity that you see. We got 12, 13, 14 out here as well. Okay, so by walking away from a certain situation is going to change the direction of how you feel emotionally. But we're going to see. Woo. Higher power. Alright, so I did mention that you could have a ancestor, a spirit guide, an angel that's helping you walk away, move into a different direction. And we got higher power, and at the bottom of this deck is co-create. So I feel like there's a need to co-create with your guides, with your spirit guide, with the Most High, to a higher power. Tap into that crown chakra. Open your third eye. There's something you need to see as well. But let's read No Place Like Home. Okay. No place like home. The essential meaning for this card is authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. The oracle message for this card is home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. So I feel like some of you, there's something about your morals and integrity needs to be intact. Or you could be leaving a situation that has you financially constrained and emotionally lost to find peace within you. But the balance also represents peace. Alright, so we going to 12, and that is a change in the wind. The essential meaning for this card is a sense that unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm, which is crazy because this is the tower. The tower is like a storm. Alright, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the wind will blow. The oracle message for this card is human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time for transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air. Scatter seeds and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. So there, as you walk away and balance out your energy, there is a shift, which is going to cause some type of tower moment, right? And I feel like this is all being divinely guided, and you're getting help as you go through some type of transition, some type of change. This could be some of y'all going through the soul's journey, as I always say, because I mean, we have no place like home. A change in the wind means transformation and a higher power. So, and I just read about no place like home is finding authenticity in solace and peace and within oneself. Okay. So, higher power. The essential meaning for this card is conscious contact with a higher power. The presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a relationship, a partnership with spirit. The oracle message for this card is, this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and a gift, and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can even know, than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. Alright, so there is a need to be present and in the moment. I'm going to read the protection message. Now is the time to examine what you're giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. If you're obsessing about being right, about old resentments or failed expectations, maybe about money or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create. But you want spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There is no greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. So I feel like you are or need to or will be co-creating with spirit, co-creating with source, with your spirit guides and angels and ancestors. All right, but you need to focus on other things. I don't know if there is some, like I said, a breakup, a divorce, some type of change when it comes to finances, your home life, or a connection, whatever. You are being divinely guided. You are being carried and taken care of through this transition. And any change that you go through can be a little scary. And some of you may be a little afraid of walking away. But I feel like you're being spiritually guided and protected as you make this decision to make this transformation, to make this change. And not just you will be affected from the change, but the other person or other people will be affected as well. And I feel like it has something to do with finances as well. So, I don't know. But, yeah, that's what I get, man. So, whatever change, whatever emotional loss that you are going through, whatever financial constraints that you may have, stand in your integrity, be authentically yourself. There's a need to meditate, pray more, and yeah, I think that's really it. We're at 21 minutes. Let's end it with haven't did what card? We're gonna do the inner fucking peace. Okay. I'm not. I just picked up this card, and she naked. I don't even use these cards, but this is the Empress. These are like sexual cards. I don't know what this is about, but you see him feeding her grapes. That may be a thing. I don't know what y'all got going on with that, but okay. I showed it anyway. She ain't got no bra on. Her boobies is showing. Okay. Ooh, my nose is itching. So, some of y'all may be in this Taurus Empress energy, where somebody sees you in that light and they want to feed you grapes. Now somebody could feel like, with that being said, somebody could feel like they have to sacrifice another connection to co-create with you. Attract. Be the very thing, the very essence, the very core of what it is your heart desires. Be this, my love, and watch it come so effortlessly to you. So, what you attract, you need to be. You are what you attract. Right? And whatever you desire, whatever you want, whatever is in that your cell, your body, become it. Welcome it. Be that very thing that you want to be in the world, and you will attract that very thing to you. I don't know what that means, but that can mean something for somebody. All right. So that is the message. My cards fell. That is the message for Super Soul Sunday. I hope that helps somebody in some kind of way, shape, or form. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, beautiful people. Bye.